All right. Well, if you know me well, you know that I am a big football fan. So yesterday was a big day because it was the Super Bowl here in the U.S. for the National Football League. And the beautiful thing was my LA Rams, my team, were actually in the Super Bowl and we won the Super Bowl. So I am very, very excited. Today, you're probably going to see me in my Rams gear for the next little while. As well. But anyway, so why did I come on here? Well, I told people in cRisk Academy that if the Rams won, I was going to have some exciting news. And so I warned them about that today or last week and just sent them an email, but I figured I shouldn't just limit it to people already using cRisk Academy. I wanted to share with you as well. So what it means is, since the Rams won, all of my courses on cRisk Academy are on sale until the end of February. So you've got about little over 2 weeks that you can save 23% because the Rams won 23-20. That's where the 23 comes from, right? So we scored 23 points. So because the Rams scored 23 points, you score a discount of 23% on all of my courses that are on cRisk. And, again, you might be thinking, oh, I didn't know that you had courses over there. Well, I do. That's pretty much where all of my courses are at now. So if you're in internal audit, risk management, compliance, any of those areas, I've got lots of courses over there. I think there's between 100 and 150 courses I have now. That's a big one, 5 and a 0, right? So that's a lot of different courses. I'm always kind of surprised when I go out and look at that. So anyway, it's out there up above. There should be a link that will take you to the site so you can actually see some of the courses that I have out there. And what I'll do too is, because I've got a few minutes, I'll go through and talk about a couple of the courses that are out there. Like I said, you can kind of scroll through and see. You can even filter kind of by topic as well. But here's the thing: is you want to do. Let me put this in the comments here. Nope, I can't post comments to LinkedIn. Never mind. Okay, all right. LinkedIn is kind of funky when it comes to their video platform. Sucks for that. But anyway, all right. Hopefully the LinkedIn police won't grab me and pull my video down because I said that. But anyway, but it's true. It's true. So anyway, so you can save 23% on any of my courses through the end of the month when you use the coupon code RAMS, 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 RAMS. That's also included up above in the link as well. So let me pull up here and just talk to you briefly about some of the courses that are out there. There's a lot of different ones. Like I said, if you're in internal audit, risk, compliance, there's a lot of softer skill courses up there as well. So what does that mean? It's a lot of the things around communication and leadership that we really have to have these days. So, for example, one of them that I just have pulled up here is called Having Difficult Conversations in a Remote Work Environment. I'm guessing that you have some difficult conversations that you have to work through with people at work. That course actually shows you how to deal with them, so you don't have difficult conversations anymore. Let me see here, a couple other ones that I want to talk about. A lot of people reach out to me about the CIA exam. So I do have a whole CIA review course. If you're interested in that goes through like all of the different topics, let me know. It's video based. So if you'd rather do that instead of reading a boring book, let me know. But what I wanted to talk about, because the thing that really makes me different is this 90-day CIA success plan and multi-sensory learning course that I have. Because what happens is a lot of times people, they think the CIA exam. So let me back up. CIA is not Central Intelligence Agency, or maybe it is. No, it's for the Certified Internal Auditor certification. There's 3 exams that you have to take to be able to get it. So, like I said, I teach people some of the academic behind it, but what it is people they fail the exams multiple times usually, which is sad, but it's what it is. And so with that, I guess what the point of it is this. Most of the time people have trouble passing that exam, not because they're not smart, not because they haven't studied a lot. It's because they mentally are not prepared for the exam. They freak out, or they've conditioned themselves to believe that they won't be able to pass. And so in this course that I have that you can see over there, it's called CIA Exam 90-Day CIA Success Plan plus Multisensory Learning. So the multisensory learning is it's a learning modality that I came up with on how you can actually improve your studying. Because the reality is most people only remember about 10% of what they're trying to learn. Well, with the multisensory learning, you can move that up to 60 or 70%. So obviously, if you can remember 60 to 70% instead of 10%, first off, you don't have to study quite as hard. You don't have to study as long, and you're going to be much, much more likely to actually remember the answer when you're taking the test. Okay. So that's an important thing. Also in there's actually some self-hypnosis audios that I had one of my friends who's a world-class hypnotist create. And so you can get those in there as well. It's a way to reprogram yourself to make you feel more confident, to be able to study better, and to not have the test anxiety that so many people have. Now, in there too is a 90-day success plan, which means most people spend too much time studying. They forget 90% of what they have learned. And so they go in and they fail the exam. Well, this course actually shows you how to not do that. Instead of forgetting 90%, there's ways in which you can organize your studying and block it out and make it so that in 90 days you can be ready to take one of the exams. So anyway, that's out there. Enough of that. Another course here, again, I'm just reading off some of these different courses. What every auditor needs to know about IT audit. That's an important one because, again, everything in auditing now really kind of comes down to something to do with IT. So it used to be in the old days, there were the IT auditors, there were the other auditors. Well, now every auditor needs to have some basic understanding of IT. Okay. And again, since I'm coming through on StreamYard, if you're here with me live, I can't tell if you're here or not. So if you are and you want me to do a shout out to you, or you have any questions of what we're talking about, make sure to put it in the comments section, and hopefully those comments will come through to me. I can't send comments out to LinkedIn for some stupid reason, but hopefully your comments will come through. So I'll keep checking that. Another course that's out there is called Certified Chief Audit Executive. If you are somebody who wants to be the head of internal audit at your organization, or eventually move into that role, this course actually shows you what the job is actually about, and it also shares with you some tips and kind of the real things you need to know that nobody ever tells you. Why am I telling you that? Because I see a lot of people that get promoted into that job. They were never taught how to do the job. They're a good auditor. They know how to audit, but they don't know how to deal with some of the relationship issues, some of the corporate politics, and other things that go along with that job. And so it really teaches you how to do that, and also how to understand, to be able to do internal auditing at your organization that makes sense for your organization as well. So anyway, that course is out there. There's more information on that. Let me take a drink. All right. Let me just go through a couple other ones, and I got to drop off here for another call. Why don't auditors find more fraud? I don't know. Why don't they find more fraud? You find out in that in that course. Establishing or improving a risk-based audit approach. That's one where so many people think they're doing a risk-based audit approach, but they're actually not doing a risk-based audit approach. They think they are, but they're not. That course is only an hour, but it'll help you understand why most people have trouble with that. Let's see here. Oh, risk management for internal auditors. That's a good one too. Because a lot of times internal audit thinks that we understand risk management, and we do, but we don't understand risk management the way other people understand risk management or the way other people talk about risk management. And so because of that, there's a lot of tension usually between the risk management people and the internal auditors because you're not speaking the same language. So it helps you to understand more how other people view risk management, some of the other things that they're dealing with, so that you can translate that into what you need to do. Let's see here. We talked about the difficult conversations, I think, already. Oh, here's another one. Resolving conflicts at work. So, again, you probably come across some conflicts with people that you're working with. This helps you to actually take care of those, not have some of those conflicts, right? Let's see here. What else we got here? A couple more ethics courses there. Here we go. Here's one. Removing cognitive biases in risk management and auditing. So we all have cognitive biases, which means we choose to see the world in a certain way and ignore the evidence that does not support what we believe the world is. Now, why is that a big deal? Because most people doing risk management or most people doing auditing have some serious flaws in their thought process on how they're actually doing things like risk assessments and other things like that. So it goes through and talks about some of the most common cognitive biases that we have as people and how you can try to avoid some of those things. Here's one on the big 3 audit certifications and personal learning plans. So there are some certifications that many people in internal audit have. So we go through and kind of talk about those things. There's several of the different Jamming with Jason, that's my podcast, episodes that I have up there as well. So, if you're listening to them on the podcast player, you can't get CPE credit for it. But if you do it out through cRisk Academy, you actually can get CPE for that. Powerful everyday opportunities to persuade that are lasting. That's one that talks about, you probably heard about the concept called influence. And it really is kind of showing how to influence people in the right way. It's not about coercing or trying to manipulate people, but how you actually persuade and influence people ethically. Here's another one, data analytics for internal audit, moving internal audit to the strategic level. Just listing some of these out. Let's see here. What's some of the other ones here, just to kind of throw out for you. And then I got to get going for my next call. Meet less and do more. Go from meetings you hate to meetings you love. That's a good course too, because I'm sure that, again, there's probably courses meetings that you hate going to. And it actually talks about how to meet less and how to make those meetings that you have much more effective as well. And, this is me talking to a guy that has sold millions of books, helping to or talking to people about this as well. So anyway, I got to run to my next call. But anyway, I'm excited. Rams won, which means you can save 23% on all of my courses on cRisk through the end of the month when you use coupon code RAMS, 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 RAMS. And with that, I'll see you later.